So Ruto anadai kuwa the Adani deal Adani deals good for you. Then alikuwa sema ilikuwa kwa Daily Nation kwa sema President William Ruto has finally shown his hand, throwing his weight behind the controversial multi-billion shilling Adani deals in the energy, transport and health sectors, which he says will help to ease the tax burden on Kenyans and reduce the country's reliance on borrowing. So, do you think this Adani deal ni poa? Because leo ama on Friday kuna vile the High Court imezipose Adani deals kasema negotiations zisipite a certain level. But don't forget, there's something that I normally say, that in Kenya this is what happened. The High Court does the right thing, the Court of Appeal, the Court of Legalizing Corruption. Every time you appeal, the Court of Appeal wagaina work with the corrupt people. The Court of Appeal, they may release a lot of these people. They've been jailed by the High Court for corruption. Wanaendaga Court of Appeal wanapatikana wakiwa weupe kama pamba. Acheki. So this is what I expect to happen. Yes, High Court may stop Adani, but the Court of Appeal is going to legalize Adani. If you are to ask me, that's what I'd say.
If Tulionata could go through where, the soft spot here, the Court of Appeal, through the DCJ, akisema DCJ aki-approve, then she stands for. Nacheki, ni kuonyeshana like pia the judiciary is corrupted. Nacheki.
Yes.
Any illegal deal is good for him. It's not good for us.
Yeah. See his kid is
like siendi ana negotiate kwa that whatever law firm, yeah. It's not us. So why Adani only peke yake?
Because that's another thing. Why give one company?
There was no
3 sectors.
Yes. And CRT, we don't have any proof of there are other companies interested. Unajua hii si nini? This is not a building. Kenya si building. Ati sijui like if you go ukienda KICC ama uende sijui ANM ama uende sijui wapi. Ukitoka utauliza by the way nani anaoshanga dirisha? I'm just wondering,
Yes.
Kenya is so big. Na, apart from being it's not even an Indian protectorate. Unajua kitambo we are back to those pre-colonial eras yenye ulikuwa napata Kenyatta inaitwa King George. And we just let that ride. Unaenda sijui wapi like Victoria sijui inaitwa Rusinga. I don't know whatever the fuck. Check. Ulikuwa napata sijui Queensway sijui whatever. They had all these British names. In short, saini vile tu JKI, but we know that's the Adani group of whatever. Sai Kenya Power inaenda kuchange nini. So it's not good for us. We don't know what deals you went and and Pandre duko ukiwa huko, but the whole interest ilikuwa ni yako na familia yako. Had nothing to do with the republic.
Yes.
And that's illegal.
Yeah,
I'm sure advanced countries should be impeached.
Yeah. This is enough. Gunani, the fact that wase utokaga Kericho wanaenda kulala kwa hoteli ya Ruto, that's grounds for impeachment.
Yes.
Because
yeah.
But now, hii kitu story ya Adani nime find very interesting. Because sasa saizi tunadeal na SHIF na hiyo SHA, si ndio? And kuna mselewa wamesema that part of the banks that zinaenda kudeal na SHA, kuna Sidian Bank, and apparently he has shares in Sidian Bank. I don't know how true that is, because sometimes people pia just say stuff. But nilisikia kitu kama hiyo, like he has shares kwa hiyo yani Sidian Bank, and Sidian Bank is going to be one of the banks dealing with
zina hold accounts, SHIF na whatever.
Yeah. So I think nilikuwa nimecheki nani who had written about that. So that was interesting to see that this guy, he's trying to do, kulikuwa na public notice, ilikuwa from the Social Health Authority, si ndio? Bima bora, afya nyumbani, public notice to all employers. Then kasema the Social Health Act number blah 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 was enacted on 19th October 2023, si ndio? Then kasema this is to inform all employers to ensure compliance to SHE Act number 16 of 2023 and the regulations on remittances of contributions to in the respective October 2024 payrolls. Then kasema the contributions shall be contributed and remitted to SHA into any of the following SHA bank collection accounts. So kulikuwa na KCB, Capitol Hill, alafu kuna Sidian Kilimani. So hii Sidian inasemekana like one of the shareholders was Sidian ni William Samoei Ruto. And this is what I'd say. I don't know how true that is. That's why I keep saying, like, I don't know how true that is. But if that's true, that's grounds for impeachment. That's worse than whatever Mtu wa Murima did. You can't start channeling private business, government and private business. We have to separate the state. Ni church and state. Na tunajuanga church ni nani? Church ni yeye. So we have to separate those two. I don't know how true this is.
Zile vitu nani alikuwa charged for actually the ones he's doing. Because walikuwa nasema alikuwa na treat Nini like a company.
Yes.
Now he's trading the Republic to companies elsewhere and conducting business now. The fact that he's a Nini, which reminds me, time ya Kibaki, you never, heard of sijui because M-Pesa I think iliingia 2 years into Kibaki era, sindio? Hapo 2007 maybe.
Yeah, okay. Sijui hata M-Pesa ilianza
ni huko.
Me, I've known it for so long that I don't even know when it started. I just know that it's part of us.
But you never heard that sijui whatever, sijui NCBA. You never heard sijui private companies and people in power at they had companies controlling. If they were there, ni wale big time politicians wenye walikuwa hapo, but I think everything was just kama ni government inadu kazi yake na sijui nini. After that saa ndio unajua ti saa even one of the Ninis walipitisha karaka sana the Senate ni ability to do businesses with the government. Check.
Your conflict of interest bill, which was being supported even by wase kama Sifuna.
Exactly.
Sifuna lazima ajue, like, he's one of those people everyone was pegging to be the next leader. Because vile kwa nendaga pale Citizen ananyorosha watu asubuhi jo. Nakumbuka. So tulikuwa tunampeg kuwa the next leader. So I think that's the reason why your story yake imekuwa disappointing. But tukistick na history ya Adani, another thing that someone pointed out today that I had not noticed is because of vitu kama kina Shif na tukiangalia kina housing and what, Kenyan taxes saizi zina compete na tax za Europe. Najua hivyo. And one thing about Europe is everything inakuwaga free for the citizens. So schooling is free, sindio? Hospitals are free. Acheki. And that's the level. Alafu if you have extreme poverty, kuna hizo safeguards za kumake sure you don't sleep hungry and you don't sleep outside. Yes?
Yeah.
How can you charge us this amount of money and then not give us the same privileges? And then
Kenya, if you fall sick, let me tell you, ukiamba sijuko na ugonjwa fulani like a terminal illness, the first thing watu wanakuambianga like no umetry test mahali kwingine before you, because it's like a death sentence.
Yeah.
You go to like 3, 4, 5 diagnostic centers ndio usikue like this is just a misdiagnosis and I'm off the hook because unajua like shit now I have to deal with cancer, because I think cancer ndio and then maybe kidney failures or whatever, and then whatever diseases in diabetes and shit. You don't want to fall sick in this country, because it will rip you dry, family yenu, and then at the end of the day you have to kwa bahati mbaya if you don't come out of it you succumb.
I think ni kitu moja Boni usemaga. I think Boni ndio kwambenaga kusema ile we are all one illness away from poverty. And that's the basic truth about Kenya. So if we are taxing as high as Europe, we need to be able to enjoy the same privileges za wase wa Europe. Cheki. And we're not going to enjoy that. I don't think the ADANI deal is good for us. I don't think giving one company that much control of our country is good. If we are to really break down things, Safaricom is not good for us. Na kuchiki yule Safaricom wagapoa. But Safaricom is not good for us. You know why? Because Safaricom is like a monopoly. Monopolies are not good.
We saw it trying to go to court.
Yes.
To challenge Nini's licensing.
alafu kitu ilikuwa
licensing ya Starlink.
interesting na hii story ni I was watching Buddha this week on JKL alafu he's so high up the food chain hata hajui that they already providing speeds za 1 GB. Alikuwa hapa akituambia coming soon, we are very soon, we are going to start giving you 1 GB. Tuko like Buddha jo, tuko na 1 GB tayari jo, haujui? And you are, but I understand. So back to Ruto. Kuna msee fulani hapa nachikia anasema ati Ruto aliwekelewa kwa hizi story ya nini ya conflict of interest. What he needed to do was just not sign the bill. The fact that I don't know if they've already signed it, but they want to do it, and this is going to allow government officials to do business with the government.
Yeah. And I think you guys ikishapita Senate. Unajua Senate ni inakuanga like oversight. Au ndio nafaa ku make like sober decision. Ni quasi judicial. It's like a small court. Check. So we didn't even know that there was such a bill. It was signed. It was placed and signed. Yani as in ilifika tu pale kama ishasainiwa. So the speaker was just to slam ile nini yake, and then sisi tuliona tu MP nini the senators who voted.
Yeah. So
the majority.
Okay, so that was the week ya Ruto. Of course ali avoid kubonga juu ya story na Gachagua. And but tutaona like whatever happens. Of course this has been a little short. Hii wiki imekuwa short kiasi, si ndio? Because ilianza on Tuesday, so Tuesday felt like Monday, blah blah blah.